Hi, I'm Himani. I'm an architect based in Jammu, specializing in cultural heritage conservation and its management. So, I was asked to share my views on how locals and stakeholders can contribute in sustainable heritage. In 2002, the World Heritage Committee adopted the Budapest Declaration on World Heritage, inviting all stakeholders to support World Heritage conservation through four key strategic objectives that are the four C's, which are credibility, conservation, capacity building, and communication. However, it was in 2007 that the World Heritage Committee added the fifth C, that is community, highlighting and stressing upon the important role of local communities in heritage conservation process. People-centered approach towards heritage conservation has become a core element of heritage management in recent years. However, in practice, involving local communities often resembles superficial forms of inclusion, such as consultation, rather than active participation. So, community participation still remains a challenge at many heritage places. Of course, there are success stories like the Nizamuddin Basti Renewal Initiative, where the community has played an active role in heritage conservation. I feel the people centered approach is a two-way process. If a certain group of stakeholders, like the heritage experts, government agencies, are formulating ways for community participation, it is for the people also to become conscious about their heritage and feel connected to it. That is why it always becomes fundamental to analyze which heritage is important to whom, why, and how it should be conserved. The starting point has to be the formulation of a comprehensive heritage conservation policy which emphasizes to promote heritage conservation through community participation. Stakeholders like the policymakers and heritage experts can promote dialogue with development authorities to include heritage as part of the sustainability agenda, how resources have to be allocated for capacity building, and how funds can be raised for heritage conservation. On the other hand, the local communities should become proactive in organizing heritage-related initiatives, should engage in decision-making processes offered by the heritage practitioners or policymakers, and volunteer as well in the heritage conservation process. Local communities contain capacities and assets. A people-centered approach can harness these capacities for a long-term management of heritage sites and bring long-lasting benefits to the community as well. Local craftsmen can be encouraged to take an active role in the conservation process, ensuring transfer of traditional knowledge systems and building a strong base for conservation. In some cases, where the knowledge of lost and dying crafts are no longer locally available, master craftsmen can be engaged to train local artisans. Pilot projects can be identified within the communities. This is done on the basis of community-based participatory approach, wherein a historical significant site can be identified for conservation and its possible adaptive reuse. For example, I feel this model can also be implemented at many historic temples, forts in rural settings of Jammu, or maybe any abandoned heritage site which is situated within the old city of Jammu. Here, conservation can be taken up as a social process through community participation, capacity building, reviving traditional practices, and social functions. Intangible cultural activities and performing arts can also form an important part of creative placemaking strategy for these heritage sites. Community participation can bring recognized benefits to heritage and address sustainable development. Tourism is seen as one of the major sources which can provide economic benefits to communities. All these efforts will have a positive economic impact that parallels the cultural impact. This will help catalyze a socio-economic change through urban regeneration. There will be increased employment opportunities, increased revenue generation, increased economic returns, along with improved quality of urban environment. Increased cultural and social inclusion, improved intercultural understanding, a greater sense of ownership, and above all, a strong cultural identity will be generated. So I feel this initiative by AKH ICOMOS India in collaboration with Virasat Foundation in itself is an example of community participation in heritage. So maybe this can mark the beginning of people-centered approach towards heritage in Jammu.